Thank you, family. Thank you, family, for joining us once again on your show, on your platform, as we intercessors gather ourselves praying for the nation. We are receiving reports that are yet to be confirmed properly, but already looking like Java social media about the development in Zambia. And this seems like a very disturbing development, but which is not surprising. Handikafunga kuti tingashamisika mukoma Keni muri sei mungashamisika here nenyaya yatiri kusangana nayo nhasi. Zambian Parliament reportedly passes constitutional amendment to benefit Hichilema, right? Boom. Takataura tikati our Zambian brothers and sisters are supposed to be now beginning to brace for some unpleasant times to come, shocking times, and owing to the relationship yatakaona which started between Zigigi zvedu zvemuZimbabwe and the comrade Hichilema on the other side of the river, right? Ngoma Brighton murisei gogopiri masquera sei na sister Wendy. Thank you so much for being here. Mama Loveless ndikukuona. Ameno, ona yakachabvondoka paZambia nyaya yatanga. What we feared most is exactly what is now happening. It's unfortunate that Hichilema, who we thought could achamiririrawo what we call democracy, what we call constitutionalism, what we call rule of law. Ndiye munhu watata akatotarisira muSouthern Africa because of what we are seeing happening munyika dzakawanda dzakatikomberedza. Hichilema uve ngani itemba letu tina abantu veSouthern Africa sitembe kuti hayi umwe muntu ngani umelela tina esifuna kubona amazwe ebuswa ngedemocracy, ngerule of law, and so on and so forth. But of course sikhulumile sathi hayi njengoba sesibona sebe xawulana izandla labo Zambra futa finish. Takangozwa kuti akana komhoroswa na Zambra futa vakupinda mumaofisi ana Hichilema moto zvachapvondoka and chatobvondoka. So boom, this is what is now happening. So Zambian brothers and sisters, ameno ikoko, you just have to be ready. Ndandakamirira kuti ndione a comment. I was waiting for a comment from Joseph Kalimbo. I wanted to hear what Joseph Kalimbo will have to say. Unfortunately, I searched through even his Twitter account, his X account rather, but ndinakuona anything that he has said. It's very, very interesting to want to see what the young people who had their Trojan horse as Hichilema are going to be saying now that this is the development that is taking place. And guess what? ZANU-PF will be very happy. And no, Tasimon is ZANU-PF kumhanya news zacho first. And the breaking ZANU-PF patriots. Zambian Parliament approves Constitutional Amendment Bill 7. The Zambian National Assembly has voted in favor of Constitutional Amendment Bill 7 with overwhelming support from members of Parliament. Out of 133 MPs who participated in the vote, 131 voted in favor of the bill, while only 2 voted against it. The result surpasses the constitutional requirement of a 2/3 majority of the National Assembly. Right. So, so what it means, and for ZANU-PF, it will be very good news, right? Because one issue yakadaro, right? Saka to them, one of our aesthetic ZANU, because one has what right. Tinevango vanhu vari set up pace, so that they would want to justify zvavari kuita vachiti it's happening also in Zambia. Why do you think kuti zvinoshamisa kuti zvaitika muZimbabwe? Obviously that's gonna be their reasoning. Ndosaka vari kucelebrata, ndosaka vari kumhanya nenyaya yachona iyoyo. Vari kuda kutoti maZimbabweans, so it's a normal thing. Kana zvaitika kuZambia, why cannot if Zambians have done it, why can't Zimbabweans did it too? And so no mamire nyaya. Brian utini for it hayi tinasipirire siboni Zambia peresenze linto imihlolo ebesingayikhangeleli vele singathi from last year besingakhangela ukuthi Zambia ezagcininje, but this is what it is, and it's unfortunate, right? And ZANU-PF has all reasons to celebrate this because ndo direction yavari kuda kuti zvinhu zviende. They are actually pushing kuti before Christmas they must have put the 2030 agenda through parliament. And tinoziva kuti hakuna chinhu chinonzi parliament, hakuna muZimbabwe techipedza nguva hakuna chinhu chinonzi parliament. Anyway, kunongori nezvimapuppets zvaidi zvine nashavangu zvinongova unozwa mamwe ari kuchema nzara, iyo mazitumbu akabuda kukura kudai ana hwende vari kutochema. Hwende makamunzwa just a day or so ago muparliament achiti kwanzi parliamentarians are starving. Iro zidumbu richida kudhuka uko. Ndo mentality yevanhu vachona. So it's always about themselves. It's not about the nation. It's not about the people of Zimbabwe. It's about themselves. Saka izvozvi when Zimbabwe is suffering seizvozvi, ivo vari kutodimanda kuti isusu tiri kufa nenzara, but vari kudriva maIsuzu double cab, vari kupuhwa maallowances, vari kupuhwa mari dzimwe dzinobhadharwa in US dollars and so on and so forth. You can never say kuti kwai muparliamentarian wemuZimbabwe ari kutambudzika. Hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro. Hakuna mutu ungati abantu amaparliamentarians eZimbabwe ayahlupeka. Hakuna nto enjalo. That's a lie. So, but they are always about themselves. Takaona ana Temba Mliswa, when he was in parliament, the most noises he was making, it was about parliamentarians vachiri receive more allowances, more what, and more what. So, I think from what we have seen happening ku Zambia with Hichilema going kuno baptizer chimbuya chiya chepaTanzania, I think maparliamentarians ake vakatozviona kuti no mushinda uyu haachawini, saka zviri nani titongobatsira kuti timbomuextendera period. I'm sure this is one of the reasons why his parliamentarians are pushing for that, because they are saying that the guy cannot win now. It will be very difficult after akaenda kunobhabhatidza chigogo chakauraya vanhu paTanzania. Hichilema ngemva kwokuva ehambe Tanzania waya kuyabhabhatiza ugogo lowano wabulala vantu, I'm sure amaparliamentarians ake sebebona kuti hayi vele lapha soze siwine, umuntu lo akasoze awine election ebuyayo, kungaba ngcono simu-extendele iterm ngoba kumbe lathi sizabe sibona a little bit of extension and run away from election. But this is not the kind of thing that we expect. You know, while we are looking at Southern Africa, tiri kutova vanhu vatori mubasa rekurwira Southern Africa, right? Tiri kutorwira Southern Africa izvozvo kutaura kwatoita kuti dei taitawo a little bit of sanity in our leadership and government. Kwete zvinhu zvatiri kuona zviri kuitika munyika dzedu, but kune vamwe vari kutidzosera sure. Some are derailing the process of democracy and rule of law in Southern Africa. So now we are in a dilemma in Southern Africa. Again, what we thought we had gained, we lost. Malawi, we lost, especially to Chakwera. And then comes again Hichilema, the one and only hope we had, again has thrown us under the bus. So this is really very, very sad. As Abraham, I don't think he will win the next election, but that's the election that they want to push. So maybe he may not care if the election is pushed to a 7-year term. Maybe he may not care about winning or whatever, and so on. And the season of exposures, they say no pretend vachabuda pachena. Yes, that's very true. Very, very true. Vision says here, and Hichilema is going down. Zambia is different in Zimbabwe. This coming election has kuzupabuda. Yes, but election yacho inonetsera kutika yatopushwa. Inenge yatopushwa because once vakapasa bill, I don't know what their constitution says, kuti vanofangwa kuenda kureferendum here like what Zimbabweans one says. But kana kusina referendum, kana vachingoti yo parliament yavo kana yapasisa zvavharana, then it's going to be a problem because they will just implement it. I think we will need to visit the Zambian constitution and find out what is it that they say about this issue. And Nangagwa has hidden some of our stolen money in Zambia. Obviously, kana vakutowirirana saizvozvizvi zvakutora kuti zvimwe zvinhu zvakutopinzwa through Zambia zvichinobuda zvichitoenda. Kana vatova mabhururu kudai patoipa rimwe goridhe rera raibobatwa, munorangarira kuti pane goridhe raibatwa muZambia sitereki richiburitswa like last time rana Hubert Angel goridhe rakabatwa muZambia richibuda through Zambia. It was their route during the time of Lungu. Saka vakada kukontinya kuzviita pana Hichilema ndobva vabatwa. Saka now that they are now buddies, obviously maroots aya gold mafia through Zambia akutomutsiridzwa futi, and that's a very sad development. And good evening, brother the chain champion. Thank you for the updates, brother. Thank you so much also for being with us, and of course always standing with your platform. Tinotenda zvikuru. Let's today we are going to have the dark world. Saka hatisi kuti mashows edu arebese stereka. Hatidi dark world itange too late because we are going to be having a Bible correlation. Tikuita inonzi Bible correlation today. It's going to be very interesting. But kunzwisisa kuti shi chinonzi Bible correlation. That's what we'll be doing today in the last show of the day. Otherwise, let me thank you as always for joining us. And by the way, before the last show, ndichazokupai email new one. The new email yatakuzoshandisa tichita communications because ndakaona kuti email yedu yatatishandisa yaina productions iri kunetsa vanhu vakawanda because vamwe vanhu vanozosiya s. Ukangosiya s haichatopindi. Wonzwa vanhu vachiti kwanzi email haipinda, email haimborambe kupinda. Kana wanyatsongoikopa kana kuinyora zvakanaka hazviiti, inotopinda chete. Saka ndakaona kuti iri kunetsa vanhu vakawanda pana s paya. Saka ndatoita get rid of it totally. Saka ndichakupai the new email yatichange takushandisa from today, from this moment yanichange ndangokupai and onwards. So I'm going to give that on the last show before taenda ku dark world. Otherwise, thank you once again as always kuramba makamira nekunamatira nyika yeZimbabwe. Ndimi vanhu vakakoshesesa zvikuru zvikuru not mumeso emaZimbabweans. KumaZimbabweans tinogona kusaonekwa kukosha kwedu. AmaZimbabweans bengehluleka ukuthi babone ukuqatheka kwethu njengeplatform, njengama-intercessors because iningi lethu vasesinameni vakawanda vari munyama, so panonetsa. Tiri kuda vanhu vari mumweya, saka vakawanda vazvioni, but we are very very important in the eyes of God, especially about the salvation of our nation and the freedom for the nation of Zimbabwe. Otherwise, be blessed. Love you all. Hatisangane mushow inotera. Let's meet in the next show. Tobata dzimwe nyaya. Mzanu PF muri kupfuta moto. Don't go away. Let's meet in the next show. Bless you.